The first story we have is all about Erika's Luxe lies. Ooh. So if you're not familiar, Miss Erika Jayne from the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills is married to a rich, fat-ass lawyer named Mr. Tom Girardi, who we all thought was a savior because he was one of the lawyers that worked on the Aaron Brockovich case and worked in tons of class action lawsuits, helping the little guy get paid when they get screwed over by the big guy. Well, it turns out, sweetie, that Tom Girardi has been screwing them all along. Have you been following this case?
Yes. We've been following the case, and I have 2 words for you. Tom Girardi. I can't stop saying Tom Girardi. Tom Girardi.
I've caught Julie saying it to herself. Like she was looking away, she was like, Tom Girardi. And I was like, you're just saying Tom Girardi.
I just take a shower, and I'll just be like, Tom Girardi. Like, I can't stop saying Tom Girardi. Because she talks, every time Erika Jayne talks, she's like, well, Tom Girardi never liked me. And Tom Girardi gave me $80,000 for the Glam Squad, but he never treated me right. And you're just like, the question is, did she know, didn't she know? That's right. What everybody wants to know. Did she know, didn't she know? Did she know that the money came from siphoning from victims of actual horribleness and that they kept that money and they knew, or did she not know? So that's the question. And so the answer is
yes. The bitch knew. Yes, the answer is the bitch knew. Yes, she needs to give the money back. She needs to take your Corolla, move in actually with you.
Yeah. Oh, great.
Yes, time for you to have a roommate.
Because by the way, the house that she's in, she's like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to live like this down in this house. This 3-bedroom, 11,000 square house with a pool and a guest house and still a brand new car. And it's just like, and then she's trying to take pictures at the gas station, disheveled. I don't know where the gas goes in the car. Like, she's being a fucking asshole. Can I say that?
Exactly. Now, honey, you know that Erika Jayne famously had a $40,000 a month glam squad that traveled with her everywhere. Do you think she regrets being so public about this now?
I mean, she should. I spend like $40 at Rite Aid a month on eyeliner. But didn't she move like $20,000 to her account right before the $20 million to a separate account? But she knew.
Yeah.
She knew.
Allegedly, they're saying like the divorce is even fake. And they are legally divorcing, but that it's just a ploy.
Right,
yeah.
Right. Like they're doing it because they knew that once he divorces her, allegedly what would happen is she would be freed up. She wouldn't be criminally
liable.
Right.
So they were trying to save each other, kind of.
Right,
However, she is criminally liable and she fucked.
Right, because on Beverly Hills Housewives, if you watch, you'll know that no one had even an inkling that anything was wrong in their marriage, and then suddenly she decided to file for divorce on election day. Well played, Miss Jayne. She was like, bury it. But it seemed like with that $20 million loan and everything else that they were just hiding the assets.
Why would he transfer $20 million into her business account or whatever right at the time that they were getting divorced?
Yeah, and also like if his company was filing for a bankruptcy, then he has to not have that money, and then he's not personally liable for that money.
Right, and now of course he has Alzheimer's.
And she said 5,000 times that she drove him to work that day.
Oh, right.
Like, how many times did she need to say, I drove him to work and I dropped him off and then I packed up my shit and I left? And it's like, oh, why? Because he has Alzheimer's? Is that why you drove him to work?
Right.
I mean, I even if he is feeble or has dementia, he has a driver. He doesn't need you to pop in the car.
And I said to him, I love you, Tom Girardi.
And he said,
thank you.
Thank you, dear. Thank you. That was the other thing, honey, that I found extremely annoying is that as soon as this rich white man had to sit in front of the judge, he was all like, I used to have money, but it's all gone. I was like, Tom, don't try it, bitch, okay? They all need the money back.
Right.
It's going to be very interesting to see what happens with Erika, and of course, we will be looking at the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. I'm most interested, Brandy, to see how quickly the Beverly Hills Housewives turn on Erika when it comes out that she did know the tea.
Right.
Sherry, how quickly would you turn on Jackie B if it turned out she stole all that money?
Well, Jackie is a thief. There's no question about that. I've known that for 30 years. No. But she steals from the rich, so it's different. Now,
You're right.
She was stealing from victims of these horrible, there's just a special place in hell for those kind of people.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of stealing from corporations. Stores, I'll even do it.
Big box stores.
Yeah.
I
Yes.
just won't steal from individuals, or
Oh, you got in a plane accident. The plane blew up, and now you have all you are is a walking burn victim. And then now I have to watch Erika Jayne give $40,000 of my burn money to make her go pat the puss at a show.
Oh, that's
I
the
would
thing.
lose my fucking mind.
Imagine being the victims who are at home watching Erika Jayne be like, my pussy's worth $40,000. And it's like, that's my money, motherfucker!
Yeah.
They're like, bitch, it's not expensive to be you. It's illegal to be you. Give me my shit back.
Right,
That's right.
exactly. All right, well, Erika, I'd say good luck, but I'm not rooting for you, sweetie.
Hello, children. Click here. Click here. And subscribe.